and thanks for joining me for another crypto video. Today we're going to be talking about Depo and the absolute moon mission that has been on over the recent days and weeks. So let's go ahead and jump in. We're going to start off on the website itself, depo.io, and the app itself. So if you haven't been to the website and used the app, I suggest you do so because the user interface is so sleek and is so user friendly that it's really a delight to use. I suggest you go over and try it out, especially to buy your Depo. So we will go more into detail on the app itself and the project itself in future videos, but for now we're just going to talk about the price. But I thought it was definitely worth stopping by here for a quick look at what the app has to offer for those who haven't used it yet. We've got the swaps, pools and farm and NFTs are on the way, so we'll have a fully functioning dashboard by the end of the year. White paper releases coming in, all done in 3 clicks. So as I said, I suggest if you haven't been there that you head over to depo.io and have a look and see for yourself. But for now we're going to dig into the price. We're going to start off by looking at the macro fib. The macro Fibonacci retracement here of the major candle here at the beginning, just to see where the price may extend to over the course of the move. Already we can see that we've tagged the 1.618 fib, pulled back and found support on the 1 level, and even before then the 0.786 was acting as the major resistance that we broke through. It was pulling back into this demand zone here around the basically in this box here from around the 0.5 to 0.618. That's where a lot of the major candle open and closes were over here, as you can see, with wicks up to the 7.86, and we finally made a decisive move over and above. So that's the first indicator that we're going to look at, and that the next level, the 2.618, is tying in, with the 8 cent mark, the kind of big even, so to speak. And we may as well look at the other two. Once it breaks through there, we're looking at 11.3 and 13.2 cent. Well, for now, let's just take one level at a time. So I'm going to get rid of that. That's the first level that we're looking at. And I looked at the next level here, so let's have a look at that. Sorry, it's the other way around. I don't know why my cursor, there we go, from there to there. And we're going to have a bit of confluence here. So you can see you have confluence at there we go, over here. The 3.618 is coming in where the previous 1.68, I think it was coming in. At the minute, level by level, the 1 level was acting as the resistance. So there was confluence at this area. That's why we were getting that. And even from this move, you can see that it came down and played around in this demand zone here around the 0.5 to 0.786 to the 1 level. But then, as I said, we've got confluence there at the 3.618 at about 8, at the big even of 8 cent. The next fib that we're looking to tag is it's sat in and around 6.17. It depends where you want to measure from it to. Some people like measuring wicks, some like candle closes and opens, but you can see here that it's hovering right around that line. So these fibs must be on. So that's kind of what we're looking at there. So they're the levels that we're looking for, and in the general kind of uptrend, we're being supported by a general uptrend in volume, and even depending on it's drawn on that. Depending on where you want to draw it, you even within here, you've got a general volume uptrend. So you've got the peaks that are going up, and then the general kind of median, I suppose you could say, is going up. But in general, rising price supported by rising volume to support that is bullish, and I addressed it in tweets earlier, but I thought it would be interesting to mention it here. So then I was asked in the Discord, well, when will the ascent happen? So it's tough to say when it can happen. But if we take a bar pattern from, let's say, we could even just hear that we've got kind of an upward movement there. If it followed something like this, again, fractals are not an exact science by any stretch. But even if it did that, we're looking at a possibility of hitting the 8-cent mark by, like it's saying here, December 3rd. But it's hard to know. It's not an exact science, but to say that, if we drew a trend line from the bottom through here, it doesn't look completely unreasonable. I mean, you've got multiple touches here on this general uptrend line. Here you can see if it were to play out that it would fall below and come back up, find support on it, and eventually move up to the 8-cent mark. So we'll just see. We'll see how it plays out. We've got a stacked couple of weeks coming up. Fully functioning dashboard by the end of the year, fully functioning pools, all that stuff coming, all done in 3 clicks. And of course, we've got the amazing community, the fact that it's a game-changing product. There's a lot to say, and the market cap is while it's increasing, it's still a low market cap coin. So whilst we're talking about that, let's have a look at. I wanted to compare with, it's hard to say a competitor, but let's have a look at a similar project in Orion Protocol, and they're sat at a market cap of 230. So if we divide 230 times 8, divide by 8, you're looking just to get to Orion Protocol's market cap of like 28x from here, which this is moon math, it's moon talk, but it is what it is. So that's what we're going to deal with. So it's something to bear in mind. Let's go back to the chart. Where were we? Yes. So we're looking at 8-cent. Let's see, what would that put it at? That's only like basically going to 8-cent, which would be double the price, so roughly double the market cap, depending on any token releases that have happened since then. So it's just looking at the potential price action from that point of view, and then we've got the likes of Income Sharks with 197,000 followers tweeting about Depo. We've got, I know Nebraska and Gunnar was liking Income Sharks' work, so there's eyes. I know Nebraska and Gunnar picked up a position as well. So there's another big account that's got eyes on this, and who knows what others we don't know about. And finally, Mr. Parabolic is starting to take a look at it as well. So there's a lot going on. There's a lot of roadmap updates coming in the coming weeks. There's a lot of eyes on the project. There's a lot of community. There's a lot going on in the community. The Discord is on fire. The Twitterverse is on fire for a Depo. So yeah, it's just really something to keep an eye on. I've been following the price since these demand zones here, and we're going to keep watching and see how it develops over the coming days and weeks. So I hope this was somewhat informative. Like always, on the tweet me, Discord me, send me a message in Discord if there's anything you have to say yourself about Depo. And otherwise, like the video, comment and subscribe to me on YouTube, like and retweet on my Twitter, and I will see you all in the next video. Thank you.